Hi, I'm Tegar Sejili and I'm going to fulfill my assignment of the statistic. First question is, what are independent variable and moderate variable, and give an example. Independent variable is a variable which is effect to dependent variable. For example, I took from the research about the implementation of audiolingual method for mastery vocabulary in SMK Tasgia Nusantara, which means the independent variable is the audiolingual method, and the dependent variable dependent of the variable is mastery vocabulary, which is the audiolingual method. I took the audiolingual method for the effect has the effect for the mastery vocabulary, because the audiolingual method will make the effect for mastery of the vocabulary building. And for the moderate variable, which means to make the stronger of the variable. For example, from the title of the research is SMK Tasgia Nusantara. That is, the moderate has effect, the big effect is make it strong the variable for the research. And the second question is, what is the interval scale and what is the nominal scale? This is talking about two scale for research. We talk about the interval scale. Interval scale is a scale that explains information based the score. For example, we talk about the report card if in a student that for the result, and the second speaking class result. And then we talk about a nominal scale. The nominal scale is explain the information based on specific characteristic. For example, we talk about gender, male and female, and then races from Chinese or the African or Indonesian, and then for the skin color, that the black, white, yellow, and etc. And for the next question, for number 4, is how to do satisfy and simple random sampling in selecting sample from the population. For stratified sampling is the researcher selects the participant for the sample based on specific character, and for simple random sampling, the researcher selects the participant from the sample randomly. So any individual has the equal probability of being selected from the population. And for correlation design, using from the same sample, use test 1 and test 2. The correlation design is not use treatment because correlation doesn't have the treatment. And for the third question is how to control design. Correlation design, first is post-test only control group, and second is post-test control group design. For post-test only control group design, where G1 random treatment with test and G2 random treatment without test. And for pretest and post-test control group design, where G1 random pretest treatment and post-test, and G2 random pretest without treatment and post-test.
Okay.
From number 5, the last number from test is conducted the entitled research improving learners writing skills accounted for by the implementation of task-based language teaching. We have a five step for the research. The first is determine independent and dependent variable, the types of measurement scale, and next is create research question, and you formulate null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis, and it is select research design and draw it. The independent variable from the title is task-based language teaching, and the dependent variable is writing skill. From the title research, we have scale that the scale is using interval scale, and for this question will be serving in the statement: is there any improvement of the learner's writing skill before and after applying the task-based language teaching? After the research question, we need to formulate in hypothesis, and hypothesis serve in the two types, null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. For the null hypothesis, we have to in the statement in there is no improvement of learner writing skill before and after using task-based language teaching. And in alternative hypothesis, the statement is there is the improvement of learners writing skill before and after using task-based language teaching. Next step is select research design. The research design using pre-test and post-test control group design, where in the G1 random pre-test, treatment and post-test, and G2 random pre-test without treatment and post-test. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.